the only thing that could stop me fighting is if I had enough money to constantly entertain myself. Unless I'm a billionaire, I need something that keeps me focused and keeps me occupied in life. With fighting, I have to train twice a day and I have to train hard. And the stress it brings in every aspect can replace fun. And my mind is occupied. It occupies me. It's the only way I can try and explain it. It occupies me, and I could never stop doing this even if I lost 100 fights.
And here's how that young lad ended up making millions. It wasn't by luck, oh no, it was by his effort and his great hustle. Andrew first started making money from his kickboxing career, averaging $75,000 per fight.
Good shot there from Tate. He did save the second round, and Germany is out.
This may seem like a lot, but it actually wasn't after all his fees. But this definitely wasn't bad since his parents recently got divorced. He moved to London with his mother and his brother. What's his brother's name? His brother, and his mother were trying to make money just to survive for the week. Andrew's dad, being one of his biggest mentors, being a professional chess player, really inspired Andrew. Andrew now knew he had to flip his life around and stop being a After his 4 world titles as a kickboxer, Andrew felt that he should instead retire since he's been putting so much work into practice.
So I'm giving 6 hours a day of absolute focus and energy to this. And I believe I'm smart enough that if I put that much tenacity into something else, I can be a multimillionaire.
He felt he could make money if he puts all this practice towards becoming a top G. So, first off, he wrote all his ways he can make money. Was it chess? Well, he soon realized he had 8 girlfriends, so there was a way to make money all together. His first option was actually opening up a strip club, but he soon realized this wouldn't work out. Then by accident, he stumbled across an ad on a website. The ad said, "Hot girls want to talk to you now." This is when things turned around. Andrew Tate took inspiration from this ad and he actually started his own business. He brought all 8 girlfriends into his room. They all didn't know each other and they were slightly confused. But after Andrew explained the whole cam business, there was only 2 of them left. This is when Andrew Tate started making real money.
$3 grand a day, $4 grand a day. So that became my new life, right? I went from kickboxer to a fucking pretend girl on the internet.
Now the interesting thing is that 50% of the time they were naked. But Andrew actually states that it was up to them if they wanted to be naked. They're put into a room and they just go on their webcam. They talk to dudes and they get paid 50% of what the guys pay them. But they can't just be hot, they actually have to be interesting and entertaining. The girls also have to be smart and remember certain details about each dude they talk to. Andrew had to train them and teach them what to type and how to type to the people. This is because the girls normally got lazy and they didn't respond to the guys. This would leave the guys unsatisfied and they wouldn't even pay them. So Andrew Tate knew that he had to type for them. So for the 2 girls he's been typing for them. He typed and typed and then eventually they got a hang of it. It became natural, almost passive. This is when Andrew realized that he could really scale this business. He knew that he can turn this into a multi-million-dollar business. Just one of these girls generated around $10,000 per day. Sometimes the guys will actually have some personal problems and they'll send them insane amounts of money. Andrew said one of the girls that he had actually got sent $250,000. In 2015, he had a group of 75 girls and he hired managers and accountants to manage those girls. He made $500,000 a month. But one day at midnight, there was a knock at the door. Police were at his door and they seized his $100,000 worth of equipment and put Andrew Tate in jail. Andrew stated that he was just trying to get one of his employees out of his house, so he had to force her out. But she wasn't bugging. Eventually she left, and this is what happened. Now the thing is that she was actually one of his main employees. She brought in the most money. He later on fired her after this incident. She didn't take this well. She charged him for assault and she stated that he assaulted her. After spending a few months in jail, he went back to where his business was over. No business, no money, and multiple police cases. Now England is a very strict country, so he decided to move to Romania. The reason is Romania is actually a very corrupt country and Andrew Tate could get away with much more. But he needed to find a new way to make money, and he wanted to make it quick. He stumbled across 3 mafia bosses who owned 400 casino locations in Europe. They stated that they earned $18 million a day. Andrew Tate decided he wanted to work with the 3 mafia bosses. He said that he would build casinos next to their competitors. If they didn't make money, Andrew Tate would take the loss. At some point, Andrew Tate realized how expensive coffee was. And guess what was by most casinos? A Starbucks. So what he did was offer free coffee in his casino. This made business boom. After having a couple hot baristas and free coffee, people were storming into his casinos.
Pay to set up the entire casino with your branding, all my money. So you don't have to put in any money. A lot of people going out to Starbucks. So it's like, coffee. So I put up these massive signs saying free coffee.
But since Corona came around, this didn't last long in Romania. He soon needed a new business since he wasn't going to be making money from the casino his whole life. He had to look into something new, something he hasn't done before. I call this next part the rise of riches. This is when he made Hustlers University. He stated that he had professional people who were in this community. They would teach you how to make millions of dollars. So just spending a quick buck didn't really hurt if you were to make $1 million. So a lot of people joined this, and this is what happened. The reason Hustlers University rose to fame was because the affiliate marketing program. What Andrew did was offer a percentage of each sale through someone's link. Andrew gave everyone their own custom links. The reason is that he showed proof that this would make them money. And this was probably the easiest way on his program to make money. So everyone started to do this and they started to make money. Now more and more people are joining the program and more people are making TikTok accounts. As Andrew keeps rising, he has 160,000 users on Hustler University. This just shows you how smart he is and how strategic he is with each business plan that he had. Now there's TikTok videos with millions of views of Andrew Tate. This is also why he gained so much traction. He would say such outrageous stuff and this would just be viral content. Someone going against society is not how it works. If you go against society, they will go against you. But there's just some people in society that agree with you. And a lot of people feel like he is just bringing back masculinity. And that's why a lot of people are joining Hustlers University. They want to make money and they want to become men again.
Do I enjoy training? No. Do I enjoy cutting weight? No. Am I nervous? Yes. Do I think to myself, what am I doing? Yes. Completely. Unfortunately, it's one of those things you're either born with or you're not. If I'm not doing something which is either extremely difficult or extremely stressful, I'm in a perpetual state of crippling boredom.